All right, guys, welcome back. We beat the YouTube strike. Calling Don Lemon an idiot is not medical misinformation. Who would have thought? As I record this, there is a convoy of truckers in protest driving from British Columbia to Ottawa, which, for you Americans out there, from Seattle to Boston. No, further than that. Boston. Let's say that. It's far as fuck. And they're picking up people along the way. And the response is infuriating.
I remember when I lost my mind.
I think I'm done with Twitter. I don't particularly use it. I use it to get sort of just an idea of what's going on, and it's really just become just a place where liberals get to spew their hypocritical hatred. It's fucking gross. It's so fucking gross over there in Twitter. So the convoy's going as of right now, as of last night, as of Monday night. It was 70 kilometers long. For Americans out there, that's, 40 miles? 40 miles long, and it's growing as they go because starting on the far west coast, coming all the way across, truckers are joining into it as they go along. And shout out to the American trucking companies who have allowed their truckers to join in on this. They're truckers that go across the border, which that tells me that they're vaccinated drivers. So it's good to have people stand up for what's right. It's rare around here. It's a lot of silence, a lot of crickets, and I might actually enjoy the silence and crickets a little bit more based upon what I'm seeing. Because good old Twitter, despite hashtag Truckers for Freedom being the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets, it's not the one that's trending. Hashtag KarenConvoy is calling the truckers that are protesting Karens. Now, I know the irony of it is that it's all people with pronouns in their bio and an absorbent? That's not a word. Amount of flags in their bio and a whole lot of, oh my god, can you believe that they casted an Indian to play Aladdin instead of a Muslim? A lot of people like that. And so the irony of it is made, but it's just so fucking gross. And then there's another one where when you look at Truckers for Freedom, when you can actually find it, it says trending with. And Twitter never fails. Trending with FluTruxKlan. Now, for a group of people that care allegedly so much about appropriation and being insensitive to people's struggles, isn't it interesting that they would create a hashtag that compares protesting truckers who are protesting for the freedom of everyone of every race to the Ku Klux Klan, who for those of you that don't know, who in like the 30s and the 40s and the 50s would like hunt down black people and like hang them from trees and ban them from stores and make sure they couldn't get an education and, try to stop them from eating. That doesn't sound an awful lot like the truckers protesting. That sounds an awful lot like you, doesn't it? You don't want anti-vaxxers, even if they're doing solely online learning, to be able to do it unless they're vaccinated. Like, talk about, that's the dumbest of the dumb. You want them banned from box stores like they have in Quebec. You're happy about it. You're like, well, that's exactly what we wanted. We didn't want them there. There's a lot of things that I can't say on YouTube. But I will say this. At what point do punches get thrown? I'm not saying to do it, YouTube. Relax. I'm just asking the question, at what point does it become morally and socially acceptable to knock a motherfucker out for the actions they take and the things that they say they want to happen? Is it where they want people banned from grocery stores and they actively push for that to happen? Is it further back than that when they push for people to, not be employed? Is it when companies use fine print and loopholes in the law to justify vaccine mandates by simply passing the buck on to the customers? I'm asking a question, YouTube. At what point do we get to knock a motherfucker out? Because there are stages to this, and I'm at the stage where now I'm just pissed all the time. Oh, well, don't go online. It's not online. It's I'm living it. I'm living it, and I'm just pissed all the time. All the time now. So when do I get to get this anger out on the people causing it? Because the CDC already just came out and said that natural immunity is apparently a stronger defense against the Delta variant than the vaccine was. The CDC said it. The CDC said it. Flagging me for medical misinformation. I'm not saying it. I'm saying the CDC said it, and I'm going to put it right there. So calm down, YouTube. Calm down. I know you wanted to get me for Don Lemon. So you're just really trying to get me for anything, which is weird because at the time of this recording, I have not even 150 subscribers. So why are you picking on me? Why are you picking on me? So if the CDC is saying that, then that's just another thing that disproves the need and the necessity for all of this. But it's about control, and you got a bunch of boot-licking douchebags who have prided themselves my entire life on being these accepting, empathetic, people. And it wasn't until about 5-6 years ago that I discovered that wasn't true. And now it's more clear than ever. They're so empathetic. Oh my God, but you better ban these unvaccinated people from stores. Their argument doesn't even make sense. And they use stats like unvaccinated people are 89 times more likely to go to be hospitalized for COVID. Okay. You want to know what that number adds up to? That sounds fucked up. For the vaccinated, it's 0.01. For the unvaccinated, it's 0.89. Both less than 1%. And honestly, you can't even prove these numbers fully because, number one, the definition for vaccinated consistently changes. We went a year and a bit with no one being vaccinated at all. And now that so many people are vaccinated, there's no actual way of knowing if the reason why you didn't get sick is because of the vaccine or just because you were low on symptoms. Because I know people that are vaccinated, and guess what? They all fucking got it. Pretty much every single fucking one. And then I know unvaccinated people who were sick for 2 days. I probably had it too, based upon the fact that I was around the people that ended up getting sick. I was sick for 6 hours. 6 hours. So was that because I was vaccinated? Because I'm not. So what made it so that I was sick for 6 hours? Oh, like the symptoms were preventing symptoms. Maybe I'm special. Maybe I'm a special little boy. Maybe I'm a special little boy, YouTube. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just special. It's fucked up that I gotta say that. I gotta be like, I'm just special. For YouTube to be like, well, that's right. You are special. Don't get it confused. But I guess I'm just rambling in this. Well, I'm just really hoping that, you got these truckers and stuff that are driving through whole cities across the entire country. And, there are people in my industry. I hope they're not. They're not. Most of the people I worked with are fucking cowards. What are you gonna do? Fire me? I'm already fired. A lot of the people that are out there driving for Staples and stuff, cowards. They won't stand up for anything over there. They give you this bullshit lip service about how important you are and how much they miss you. But they're not willing to do anything for you. Except just be like, man, why don't you just... I understand it's not their fault, it's not their rules, but there's about to be almost 2 million people that are going to be in Ottawa in a day or two. And they didn't make the rules either. Their employers who are supporting them didn't make the rules either. In fact, they were told to enforce the rules, and those employers are standing up for their employees regardless of their medical status. Because they understand that there is a hypocrisy in all of a sudden segregating a group of employees from the others just like that after 2 years. Makes no sense at all. No one can explain it. No one can justify it. And the only explanations you get are people who just repeat lies that they're being told. I got it to protect other people. That's not how it works. So now what's your reason? What's your reason now? What's your reason now when it's 100% proven that it doesn't matter? You still spread it regardless. You still get it regardless. Fact check. Missing context because like the hospitalizations and the ICU. First of all, ICU beds have always been at the minimum. You want to know why? Because ICU beds aren't profitable. That's why. Oh, you actually learned something around here. Look it up. The reason why hospitals have always, and I mean always, there are articles from 2019 that are talking about the seasonal flu overflowing ICUs. Nobody gave a fuck. But ICU beds are not profitable. That's why there's not a lot of them. Because even in Canada, it's about profits. We have a fake universal healthcare system. It's fake. It's a fake system. It's not a real universal healthcare system. It's not a real universal healthcare system. It's not. It's not. It's I'm going to overtax every single person in the country, provide them the bare minimum that if we had a true private system, it would actually cost them less per month to get full service, full stop, than it is to charge them on their taxes every month, on average, and then give them the bare minimum and then make them pay on top of things. And then do things like, oh, you have to get tested for COVID, but it's not covered under your guaranteed free healthcare program, and we don't accept work benefits either. But you have to get it, or else you can't come to work. That's Canada. For my American people out there, that's Canada. It's bullshit. Our healthcare system is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's garbage. It's not free. It's expensive as fuck for everyone. But no, by all means. By all means. Oh, we demand healthcare. I'll get my feelings checked for free. No, you don't. No, you don't. Fucking that idiot Jim Carrey going on, I think it was Bill Maher, and talking about how his mother never paid for a prescription. I've always had to pay for my fucking prescriptions. I don't know what the fuck that idiot's talking about. Spend less time freaking killing your girlfriend with your freaking sexually transmitted diseases, you fucking weirdo. Stop lying to people. My mother never paid for a prescription. Yeah, if she did, it's probably because she either worked for the government or her work had an amazing fucking benefits program, which basically no one has. And then you guys get mad at the fucking truckers, calling them KarenConvoy. Fuck you. Go fucking piss up a rope. How about that? Nothing fucking happy about what's going on now. And you get these fucking morons that are like, I don't know what you're talking about. The store shelves look pretty stocked to me. The protest just started on Sunday, you fucking idiot. You propagandist. You boot-licking cunt. Fuck. Surrounded by fucking idiots. Fucking idiots who would rather just die than admit that you were wrong. Admit that you got tricked. Admit that you fell for the propaganda. But you're such a fucking you're such egomaniacs that you don't want to just be like, fuck, I got tricked. God damn it. FluTruxKlan. You think you're so fucking funny too. You think you're so funny saying that shit, but you want to cancel Dave Chappelle. Fucking fairies. Goddamn sissies. Go cut your dick off. Fucking Patton Oswalt can't take a picture with Dave Chappelle, but you guys get to trend FluTruxKlan. Calling black truckers Klan members, so you're calling them Uncle Toms? Is that what you're saying? Interesting decision. Very interesting decision. Mostly fucking white people tweeting this. Fucking racist motherfuckers. Maybe we should just focus, make the focus on how it affects black people, and then people will be stuck and you'll have to care then. Because God for fucking bid. You know. But the second you see somebody white in the picture, you're like, oh, thank God, I can be a piece of shit. I can stop pretending like I'm a good person posting these stupid black squares all the time. To all the courier drivers out there, join in on the convoy. Show the people that you worked with every day that you give a shit. That you care. Because I heard a lot of people say that they're like, this is bullshit, but you ain't doing anything about it. You're not doing a fucking thing. You're going into work every day, and it's business as usual. What would it look like if Staples, Grand & Toy, UPS, FedEx, Pure Later, what would it look like if all Amazon, what would it look like if all of them joined in on that? What would it look like? But I understand it takes a little bit of courage to do that. It takes a little bit of courage. And it's the one thing I've learned. There's not a lot of people that have that. The people that are mocking the truckers, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And I hope karma's real. Because if karma's real, then you guys are the ones that are going to get fucked. And I'm done playing nice about it too. I wish nothing but bad things on you. Nothing but bad things. Just like that, just like the doctor who wouldn't cry at an unvaccinated person's funeral. Just like he got his. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. Call me the piece of shit for it. Don't call him the piece of shit for it. Cool. Get your groceries. Because they're going to lie to you and say that the shelves are full. Yeah, they're full for now. But what happens when there's nothing to restock in them? When the stock room in the back runs out. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. YouTube, go fuck yourself. Twitter, definitely shove it up your ass. And all the people posting those hashtags with your 75 boosters, fucking tie your dick to one of the trucks in the convoy and just get dragged.
That make me crazy. Does that